I'll give you this short anecdote. So, years ago, I had a student. He was Egyptian and was living in Germany. He was married to a Russian woman, and they had a daughter together. And um, he told me that his daughter at school was learning English, Russian, and German. And I asked him, "Oh, why is it that you're not teaching her Arabic?" And he said, "Life is too short to learn Arabic." Which I thought was so funny at the time. And this was before I actually started to learn Arabic. But now that I've started to learn Arabic, I kind of understand where he's coming from because it is so complex. First and foremost, something to understand about the Arabic language, if you don't already know, there is a standard, what they call modern standard Arabic or Fusha, that is sort of mostly used in media and publication and that sort of thing. The problem with modern standard Arabic is that essentially nobody in real life speaks it. So it's going to be really difficult for you to get around just speaking MSA. There are some debates about this, and a lot of people actually encourage you to learn MSA first and then start learning the dialects that are used in various regions in different countries. But that strategy really didn't work for me. I found that MSA was so far from the dialects, and it was just really difficult for me to actually understand anything. I felt like I couldn't even figure out what was going on around me. I mean, it just didn't make sense for me to approach it that way. Essentially, learning Arabic feels like you've got a puzzle of a million pieces, and each day you're just getting maybe one or two pieces, right? And so my advice to anybody that's learning Arabic is to just stick with it. Start with the alphabet. I think is important because so many of the resources are written in the alphabet, and as long as you can read and write the alphabet and you can kind of sound words out, it's much easier to memorize vocabulary, and it's much easier to sort of piece together the grammar. But I would say if you really want to learn Arabic, at least from my experience, and again, I have a very elementary level of Arabic. I don't even think I've broken into A2 yet at this point. um, I would suggest just you have to be around the language a lot. You have to be exposing yourself to lots of different folks and speaking it, and of course, venturing out, and don't be afraid to use the language as much as possible. That's what really holds a person back when they're learning a language, is just not using it, not engaging with the language.